Hello and welcome to our channel PMS Astrology. Today's topic is very important because when it comes to judging a planet, we apply a lot of methods which confuse us, and we do not get to the actual results of the planet or how the planet will behave or what results the planet will give. So we have simplified all the things that you have to see when you're going to judge a planet. So the first thing is you have to check if the planet is benefic or malefic. When you go about checking the nature of the planet, whether it's benefic or malefic, you have to check both the natural tendency of the planet, whether it's natural benefic or natural malefic. Other, which is also important and which is in fact the more important, is whether this planet is benefic or malefic in that particular lagna, for which lagna you are going to check the strength of the planet. So for example, let's talk about Aries ascendant or Mesh lagna. For Mesh lagna or Aries ascendant, Shukra or Venus is natural malefic. But the actual tendency of the planet is that it's a natural benefic planet. So a natural benefic planet, Venus, tends to give negative results in Aries ascendant. So you have to check that. And then the placement of the planet. The second point that we will check is what sign the planet is sitting in. Is it a friendly sign? Is it the Mool Trikona sign? Is it its own sign, or is it the enemy sign? That we should check. Other than the bhava it sits in, this is very important to check the sign placement of a planet. So for example, let's say Saturn. Saturn gets exalted in Venus or in Libra, which is owned by Venus. But Saturn gets debilitated in Aries. So let's suppose Saturn sits in the 7th house, where Saturn gives the best of the results, but it sits in enemy sign. So it's debilitated. So it's obviously that Saturn will not be able to give the desired results as it could if it was in a friendly sign or exaltation. Next is which house the planet is sitting in. Is it the benefic houses or the malefic houses? So 1, 4, 7, 10 are supposed to be Kendra houses or angle houses. If a planet sits there, these are supposed to be auspicious houses. These houses are connected with the auspicious results in our life. Sorry. At the same time, trine houses, 5th and 9th house are trine houses. If a planet sits in 5th or 9th house, these houses are also auspicious. Trikona bhav. So that's also important. If a benefic planet sits in a benefic house, it's going to give you wonderful results. But if a malefic planet, which is the malefic for the lagna, for the ascendant, sits in a trikona or kendra bhava, it's going to give negative results, or it's going to malign that house. It's going to badly impact that particular house. Let's see what we have to see next when we are going to judge a planet. Which house a planet represents? That's also important. So let's say Moon. Moon represents fourth house and it sits in fifth house. So fourth house is a Kendra house and fifth house is a Trikona house. These both are auspicious houses. And if it's in friendly sign, it's going to give good results. Whichever moon's results are will be amplified. Moon will be able to give good results in a good position. However, if the lord of the fourth house, let's say moon again, goes into the eighth house, then obviously it will be giving you negative results, or it will not be able to give you the positive results. Let's see what's next in our 9 simple methods. Which nakshatra the planet represents? This is also very important. So let's say Saturn is in good houses and it's in exaltation also. Here, the next thing you will have to check is the nakshatra placement of the planet. Because the same planet which is in exaltation in one particular nakshatra will give you particular results. At the same time, if it moves the nakshatra or in someone else's chart, the same exalted planet sits in the same bhava and for the same lagna obviously, but it's in different nakshatra, the results will change. So nakshatra placement is very, very important. What is the degree of the planet? As we all know, for odd signs, 0 to 6 is when the planet is infant. 6 to 12 is when the planet is, let's say, young. 12 to 18 is when the planet is mature. 18 to 24 is when the planet is old. 24 to 30 is when the planet is considered dead. We also have to check which stage the planet is in. And for the even signs, which is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, it's going to be other way around, which is 24 to 30 degree, the planet will be infant. 24 to 18 degree, the planet will be young. Or 18 to 24 degree, the planet will be young. 12 to 18 degree, the planet will be mature. 6 to 12 degree, the planet will be old. And 0 to 6 degree, the planet will be dead. What happens if the planet is dead or maybe old in your chart? Is it not going to give the results? Well, in such cases, I'll recommend that you should check the placement of the particular planet in your Navamsha chart also. Because if the planet is Vargottama, Bhav Vargottama or Rashi Vargottama, we will talk about Vargottama planets in a different separate video. But for now, I can tell you that if the planet is dead or old age, it can give good results if it's in Vargottama or if it is in Pushkar Navamsha. But if it's not in Pushkar Navamsha or Vargottama, it's not going to give the desired results. I mean, it's powerless more or less. It will not have enough power to give desired results. So you should check that also. The degree of the planet is very, very important. Then we check if the planet is combust retrograde, or both? Well, there's a simple rule. The planet coming close to Sun gets combust, except for Rahu and Ketu. Rahu and Ketu do the reverse. They eclipse Sun and Moon if they are in close degrees with Sun or Moon, or both, for example, for instance. So, if the planet is combust, the result will fall. If the planet is retrograde, it will depend if the planet is in good bhava or bad bhava, or if it's natural benefic or malefic, or for the ascendant, and so on. But I can tell you a simple rule again for the combust and retrograde planets. If a planet is combust or retrograde or both and sits in trine or angle, it's going to give you good results. It still has the power to give you results. Let's see what's next. Check conjunctions and aspects. So now that you have checked the degree of the planet, if it's natural benefic or malefic, and other things that we have discussed so far, you also have to check the conjunction. Wherever the planet sits, you also need to check which all planets are sitting with this particular planet. And this is going to be very, very tough at times. And when you're checking conjunctions, you also should check if the planet is sitting in the other planet's Rashi or sign. Where is that planet, that particular planet? Is it in temporary friendship? Or, if it is naturally friends or enemies with that particular planet. So you have to check these things also, but for now we'll just talk about the conjunction. So if the planet sits with the enemies, so it will definitely not be able to give the desired results or the results it should give. But if it sits with, in conjunction with, obviously, the planets which are friends with the planet, it will give good results in its dasha and antardasha. You also should check the aspects on this planet. So let's say Rahu aspects a benefic planet. It will change the result of that benefic planet. It will nullify or malign the results of that benefic planet. Or any negative aspect. If the aspects are positive, obviously the qualities will enhance. The planet will perform even better. Check if the planet's dasha has passed. This is something which astrologers for some reason haven't talked about, but it's very, very important. If suppose you have a benefic planet sitting in a benefic house, benefic bhava, but its dasha hasn't come in your life. So far you've only seen malefic planets dashas and antardashas, so you haven't tasted the good which is written in your destiny. You will feel the change when the good planets dasha or antardasha comes in your life. So if the planet's dasha has passed, which means you've been through the benefit, let's just keep it this way. Whichever planet's dasha, mahadasha, let's just say, you have gone through, it has given his impact on you. So it has changed your personality. It has changed the options around you. It has changed your friends, the people you work with, the people you deal with in your business. It has already done it. If it's benefic planet, you've gone through the show off. It has given its results, and you are let's say you're in a business, so you will be dealing with good people around you. But if it's a malefic planet, obviously the results will be reverse. So I think that's all for this video. We have talked about how to judge a planet, and we have discussed some basic and critical, obviously, steps to check the effect of the planet. If you like the topic, please subscribe to us for regular updates and support us. Thank you very much for your time. Jai Shri Ram.